Hi everyone, I'm going to have a chat about Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. Now, I've spoken about Stephen Pressfield's The War of Art, and I didn't really get anything out of that. In fact, I got nothing out of that. But it's the same with Big Magic. Now, books on creativity in general, whether you want to paint, sculpt, make jewelry, whatever, they don't really do anything for me. Now, I've recently read Amy McNee's book. What is it? The World Needs Your Art. It was no different to Big Magic and kind of Julia Cameron's books and everything else. What I got out of Big Magic, though, was nothing. And I mean nothing. And this is the thing with books on creativity. If it's not about a specific creativity that you're doing, I don't find them helpful. So for me, books on writing are more helpful than books on creativity. I've watched a lot of creativity courses on LinkedIn Learning. And I've seen a couple on Canopy. For those here in Australia, we get them free through our library card. So we don't have to pay. Now, they all say the same thing. And that is, you need to find the time, you need to sit down, and you need to create. They all say the same thing. They say a whole lot of stuff around it, but they are the three main points. Now, it was about 10 years ago that I read Big Magic the first time. I think it had been out for a year or two before I picked it up. And I think I got to like page 8 or something and just went, I'm bored. But I pushed on and I read it and I closed the back cover and went, yeah, what is everyone going on about? So this year, 2025, earlier this year, I decided to give it another go. Now, it's not the first book I've read 10 years on. I also read On Writing by Stephen King, 10 years on. Still got nothing out of that either. Because to me that was just pure memoir. If there were any writing tips in there outside of the only one that we all remember, which is don't use adverbs. No one seems to remember much else out of that book, except he talked about himself and his family and adverbs. So I got nothing out of that. And Big Magic I read again this year. And you know how when you read a book, you get into the mind of the person writing and sometimes their voice, and you're in the zone. And then you close the back cover and you're in the zone for a couple of minutes while your brain is thinking about it and thinking it through and, taking something, whatever, out of it. And I closed the back cover and went, yep, still not for me. Still got nothing out of it. And the little conversation going on in my brain went, you know what? And that's okay. So a lot of people will read a book and go, what's everyone going on about? It just means that book wasn't for you or what you were looking for currently at this stage in your life with whatever you are doing. Books on creativity in general, that's why I say aren't for me, because I don't get anything out of them. So, did she have a lot of good advice and have I seen videos of Elizabeth Gilbert? Sure. But in general, that book's not for writers. It's just for being creative, even though she wrote it from a writer's perspective. So it's okay to not get anything out of a book that other people love. It's okay to close that back cover and go, yep, got nothing out of it, because it's okay. It doesn't need, you don't need to worry about whether other people love it and got everything out of it and you went, what? Because that's just the way it is. It's just clearly not for you, and that's okay. So for me, there was just nothing in Big Magic either time I read it, and that's okay. So when it comes to books on creativity or courses on creativity or whatever there is, if it's creativity in general, then it may not be for you, and that's okay. So if you plan on being a writer and you want to specifically focus on writing and not some other creativity like jewelry or painting or sculpting or whatever, then books on writing will be better off for you because you will get more out of them than just books on general creativity. So for me, Big Magic was nothing. I mean, I don't even rate it. I don't think I did rate it the first time around. I don't think I've done a review of it. For me, it just wasn't for me as a writer. So that was Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And just remember, the next time you read a book that someone loved or someone's raved about and you just don't get it, it's okay. It just means that book wasn't for you.